Welcome back to the channel, Trader Jan speaking. This video is about the market analysis, preparation of the upcoming trading day. Today is Monday, the 13th of April, 2026. The time you can see here, 10 o'clock in the evening, that's Chicago time. So, but where I'm located, it's already Monday. As we can see, the market is currently already open in the Asia session, is making a little higher, going a little higher. I'm currently in a trade, um, but that's not the purpose of that um, video here. The purpose is finding the right locations for the upcoming trading day. The market opened with a gap today, about 1300 ticks lower than it closed on Friday. Let me take out those different sessions here. Sup, and the volume profile as well. So in the previous video, I reviewed the trades from Friday. I reviewed the locations already, so feel free to watch that video. Now the purpose is solely to find out what the potential strategy for the day could be. Now, always good to know is what kind of events are planned for today, which could disrupt our trading strategy. Now, since we have here 10 o'clock Chicago time, we need to look at tomorrow. So existing home sales at 9 o'clock. I won't try to predict where the price goes to, if it's higher or lower than the forecast. I leave that one to the more intelligent people. I am just careful in trading on the nines, at 9 o'clock, I mean, because then those news usually mean that big institutions take out their liquidity off the markets, or bigger market orders can cause huge jumps. I just wait until the markets gets calmed down again and is more predictable, as long as a market can be predictable as anyway. But that's my strategy more for looking at events. I don't try to use them for my trading advantage. So, looking at the overall locations, so I would only adopt those locations which were touched during the day. This one looks pretty fine. I might need to think to take it a bit higher, but then I need a volume profile for that one. And this one is definitely not a daily high anymore. The reddish ones here, the brownish ones, they are daily extremes, and the gray ones are locations throughout the day. Like this one here, I love those ones which are resistance, and then here they are support. Now they're resistance again. So once the market goes back to that level, there's a certain likelihood that the market will react somewhere here. This one here, let me shortly check with the market profile if I would, no, not that one, not my market map, that would be the next step. So here I would adapt that one more to the current day that was from one of the previous days. So let me check if I still agree to that location. Yep, I would even say, okay, this one here in that range, that is, and the new location which we put in here coincides with that location where we had a lot of rejections or support here on that level. So this one is fine for me. Now looking at the lower parts, yep, that's actually not too bad. But since the market got rejected here, I'd tend to mark this area
New candle.
as the lower part from the previous day, and then I'll just take it like that. Market might jump then up here again. Uh, Let me just be on the safe side and take that one here into account as well. This one here was a support for the Thursday, so I'm gonna keep that one. Now let's check the ones for today actually. This one is the one from the previous days, but gonna change that one here to that one. And we have our high from today here. And that is a daily high and low. Um,
New candle.
Up. What I actually do, I just mark. So it looks like my trade goes against me. Not the first time in my life. And once the market goes uh, back down here, because this area here seems to be a little, oops, gonna mark another one here where it probably has some kind of reaction. So let's see what the market thinks about closing that gap here today, or if it just says, why not closing that one down here? Okay, then we are prepared as well. Now let's see, why the hell did we do it to put that one in here? Oh, I wouldn't put that one there anymore. I put it more here at this at this low volume area here where the market actually spiked up, went back, and then went up again. Give him some space for this area here. So that's about it for the market preparation in terms of direction. Very uncertain in nowadays worlds where the next market's crash is just a tweet away. Um, but in as long as the market is in this area here, I mean it's still 1300 ticks, right? I would say if it's below here, definitely short. As long as it's in this range here, it's um, within that range of the last 3 days. It's more range. I would only believe in a long trend if the market breaks the 25,400. But between 25,400 and 25,000, that's about the playground which I would settle for the upcoming days. Looking at the market map, market has been trading here. Might be a nice little area to trade range here. It's about 100 ticks. So once the market goes down here, getting a trade back in, that could be one of the trading strategies. And here's actually interesting I'm gonna add that one here because it goes into a low volume area up here. And here I leave that one, and I leave that one too. Okay, so that's about the market analysis. That's a preparation for the upcoming day. That's for the Nasdaq. So it looks like the market wants to test my stop loss, and I'm gonna monitor that one, how strong the market sellers are actually pushing the market down, which is now the case. So might switch on the camera again for that trade to have it live recorded. So thank you very much for joining, and see you down at the trading floor.